So God tried to find out what is truth by using knowledge. If anything happened, how it happened. So in this lecture, I will be telling you about how God tried to find out what exactly was truth through his genies. So I'm going to tell you example and tell you a story. So you have to understand the story very well. So old one god of time made someone as one god of time, and he was killed. The old one god of time was killed. Now the new one god of time was controlled by someone who were his enemies, and whomever old one god of time made as new one god of time, he cannot be fake one god of time. He is original from everyone, and all original genies even knows this, that whoever is one god of time, he is never fake and never wrong and never lie. So once the old one god of time made someone as one god of time, then he was being controlled by someone, and his life was in life prison sentence since he was kid, which old one god of time did not knew it. That means the new one god of time mind was blocked. Whenever he used to win from others in the world, from other gods, his mind was blocked. He was not allowed to say anything because some other god tried to make the new one god of time his religion god to win from him. So nobody, like other gods, are unable to prove that some religion god, why some religion god made new one god of time, who is made new one god of time by old one god of time as god. So some religion god quickly after coming to know truth that old one god of time made someone as new one god of time who is his enemy and from whom he will be dying. So the religion god, some religion god made that new one god of time as his religion god to keep proving through talking to genies in the world that he is true, and he has only made the new one god of time as new one god of time because he is the ruler. He tells to his people that he is only the one god and nobody else is god, bigger god than him. So the religion god tricked everyone and played a game by making the new one god of time as his religion god. Now since the mind was blocked of new one god of time, he was forced to do sins by some religion god who made him his religion god. So he never wins and never declared as new one god of time. Or nobody comes to know that he is new one god of time, and he does not get benefits. If he tries to call any genies or any angels in front of him, nobody comes. Even if his life cycle continues from sex and borning kids or doing adultery with girls, genies or angels, girl angels, then that some religion god did not wanted the new one god of time to have all the benefits, because he came to know that he will lost from new one god of time, and he did not wanted the new one god of time to have kids. to born kids. And that is the reason in the end he started trying to finish all his kids to prove that he is true and declare to everyone in the world that he is only real God and true God and one God. And all the genies and gods knows in the world that gods have to live according to their laws. I mean, God does not have to interfere in another God. So, this some religion God kept genies inside the new one God of time. After the old one God of time made someone as new one God of time, some religion God, genies, and him did not let the new one God of time know that he is new one God of time until he was killed by some religion God genie. So the new one God of time started proving that what is truth. And he came to know that the world is destroyed and he is being blamed. All are giving their sins and mistakes on new one God of time, who does not knows that he is one new one God of time. And he was forced to get in control of some religion God who was forcing him to do adultery or do porn or do wrong things and watch adult videos or porn videos. So he controls all the one God of time genies and all the people in the world to make them bad. And some other god also gave permission in written. So what else would have happened? The new one God of time got girl genies and angels, many things, whom he had married after being killed and with whom he had kids. So as soon as the some religion god came to know that he is losing and he is dying because his people are giving sins and mistakes on new one God of time, and because of some religion god, the new one God of time is unable to come in the world of God. He is not able to see genies because that some religion god does not want that new one God of time to see genies until the new one God of time loses from him and until he becomes the real God. So some religion god mission was to kill new one God of time, and he already made time of new one God of time to be killed in his home only, where the new one God of time is laying on the bed in his hall. But it was not true because everything happens by new one God of time only. I mean, everything happens by one God of time. So nobody will control him. And he told to his genies, new one God of time, that what is fear? Fear is nothing. Just the power of truth, the power of the talking of truth of someone. So the new one of time was also made as earth god. And earth, according to the past history and aliens, he, the new one god of time was first god of universe. And he proved that how he is first god of universe by telling a celebrity name, Sri Devi and Mithun and many others, to find out what is truth. And he even proved through time genies that he is first God of universe, and he officially declared that he is first God of universe. So this some religion God tried to control, to kill and finish new one God of time. What he did, whenever the one God of time was winning, he was his genies were believing in the new one God of time and coming in reality and forcing him to do sin or mistake, or give the sins and mistake to him only by believing in new one God of time. So they were playing the knowledge game, the advanced highly knowledge game, where the genie loses from talking only, because the new one God of time was new one God of time without talking. Without talking means what? Like if new one God of time says I am God from mind, all genies comes to know he is God, and if it is true, he wins from everyone. So if he says to others that God, if he takes name of God, then what will happen? What all genies will understand? They will come to know that new one God of time. Why would the new one God of time take name of God? So the new one God of time proved what is truth about world of God. That all genies does not have wisdom. They don't know why the new one God of time is taking name of God, and there are many gods. He could take name of any other god. It does not mean that there is somebody else is God. Even if he says that there is somebody else as God, according to his body, is he God or not? It cannot be changed. According to knowledge, it cannot be changed. Because the first God of universe is first God of universe only. Nobody can change it. You already know when I will tell you an example. If a kid is born of human, can he be changed? Can his body be changed? Even if any genie tries to change the body, he will try to change through giving feeling, but the body will be same, because the material of body is seen and it cannot be changed. It will be same only. So the new one of time told to all genies that they are in control of some religion god and other gods because of talking only, because they don't have wisdom and they don't have consciousness, they don't have intelligence like humans have intelligence, and they are wrong. He proved, and he told the code Jikami. So everybody comes to know what is truth. And some religion god learned knowledge from the new one of time only to win from him after he came to know he is lie and wrong. So he tried to spread riots and finish other religions. And other religions wanted to finish the new one god of time and his love religion. His love religion made the new one god of time as last of their religion. And in according to time in past, the new one god of time was known as last only, according to Moses. And it was clearly seen in the videos, old time videos. So the some religion god and other religion came to know that they sinned. They used the new one god of time, some genies, and love religion genies to be abused, and some genies to be abused and raped and do porn in the some religion and in some god country. As soon as the some another god, not the other god, who said that he is making the new one god of time as his religion god. So when the other some other god came to know truth, that his people and he that her people and her religion did sins and mistakes, and her religion will be finished because of her people and her mistakes. What she must do? She immediately came, and to when she did adultery by keeping the new one of time mind blocked in jail, and the genies accepted the wishes, because in the genies, in the world of god, everything happens by genies only, and genies gives victory on when someone becomes true. From everything happens from winning and losing only, and those who proves truth, they win from genies. That means if anyone proves truth, they win. So genies has to win from someone, some other genie, through proving truth only. And when genie becomes lie, they give victory. If anyone who loses, anyone who wins, they ask to get victory. But if the genies have wisdom and consciousness, they will try to fight by saying we are not lie, we will win from you again. They prove truth again, more truth. They will prove more truth. So some other religion god came to know that her religion was being finished by her people only. So some other religion god means she. I'm telling that some other religion as she, because there'll be conflict in different gods. So what she did was, she, after coming to know that her people tried to finish the new one god of time love religion, genies as some genies as bad and abuse and adultery or do porn. She said to win, she needs to finish her religion. So she tried to finish her religion through new one god of time only, by keeping her mind blocked and controlling him, by putting the boxes genies. And this, some other religion god was trying to win from everyone by believing in the new one god of time only, and bringing new genies by believing in new one god of time, and making them original and forcing them to fight with new one god of time genies, and new one god of time love religion genies. And they were not letting the old one god of time, the new one god of time genies know truth, and the love religion of new one god of time genies know truth, because she was not letting the genies hear the truth. The genies comes to know truth when they hear something from mind, like from feeling, meaning. Like if I bring mind and understand something from mind, then the genies comes to know truth. So what is that feeling? It's called meaning. It means meaning to genies. So some other religion god and other religion god, they were not letting the new one of time genies and everyone in the world know truth. So whenever the new one of time was declaring that he is of love religion, his religion is love religion, his religion is lover religion. So these two gods were coming quickly and saying, we take responsibility. This new one god of time, lover religion must be finished. His genius must be finished. His genius must do adultery and porn and become bad to win from his genius. Because that some religion god, she came to know truth. That she did sins and mistakes, and to win from time, from past time to current time, she has to prove to everyone what is truth. But if new one of time genies came to know truth, and the lover religion of new one of time came to know truth, that if they just prove how and what the some religion god did to win from new one of time, how she tricked and used traps and what, by just telling to all genies in the world, not just to one god of time genies, or not just to lover religion genies, but to all genies in the world officially, then everyone would have come to know truth, and easily they would have won from everyone, because these two gods came to know truth that the power of genies increases only when everybody comes to know truth. They will lose automatically when everybody believes in truth. And they came to know truth that there is no real God at all. And they believed there is no real God at all. Who stays with truth, they win. They believe was this. And they believe that there is no first God of universe at all. And they used to randomly change from talking. They used to say sometime to new one God time as wife, sometime as not wife, sometime as something else, to win from genies who does not have wisdom and consciousness and intelligence. So they keep changing time and win from them. And they were forcing the new one of time to do sin and mistake and prove to all genies in the world. Not to new one of time genies, that they are true and they are not wrong, and they were giving their sins and mistakes to new one of time only by believing in new one god of time. And the new one of time lover genies, lover religion genies, some of them were not having wisdom and consciousness. So those two gods were giving their sins and mistakes by believing in them only. So what are genies actually? Those who does not have wisdom and consciousness, they are just like kids. Like 5 years old kid who does not have consciousness, maybe 3 years old. They're just like kids. Whatever their parents says, they do. So the genies of new one god of time and lower religion genies were just like kids who were forced to react on talking of life. They did not ever investigated what is truth. So the new one god of time told to old one god of time genies that they are just like kids who does not have consciousness and wisdom, and they prove that they are original, who changes on talking of life forcefully. And even the new one god of time proved that even after the genies get wisdom and consciousness, the genies change forcefully from talking of life. So the new one god of time brought the quote as jikami, which works perfectly when the new one god of time is of the lower religion, is of his lower religion. And these two gods were not letting the new one god of time to win from them. So they will keep forcing the new one god of time as of their religion or of other religion. They were highly playing advanced game of knowledge after learning knowledge from first God of universe, who is new one God of time and earth God, and last of lover religion. And these two gods, genies, also came to know truth that they have done sins and mistakes, and they were not letting the new one God of time genies and earth God genies and others know truth, and they were finishing the world. They were forcing the world to become bad and abuse the world. According to God, those who has done life bad of someone by hijacking the new one God of time or blocking the new one God of time mind and forcing him to do sin or mistake, he must be punished. But these two gods came to know truth about past and future, which they could not control themselves. And they were too losing from talking, from life. Because they came to know truth that from talking only their power increases. Everybody power increases. From talking of truth, from reality, power increases. So there was no such thing as God at all, which they came to know. If someone who have mind, who are in reality, who have life, just believes in truth, and if any genie believes in truth of life, like if I just see the clock, and if I say from mind, I bring my some genie would might bring a mind right now, and just from mind just see through eyes. First bring mind and see from eyes to clock, and what it looks like. You understand from mind what it means. All genies will come to know it. So if any genie believes in the genie who brought mind and understood from mind and saw from eyes, if the genie believes that it is true, the color is good and it is true, the genie who believed in the genie who brought mind and understood from mind, she becomes true and she gets property. Her power starts working on other genies because she is true. So this was the power of truth. And the world of God, reality was this only, where the power was working from talking of truth, from reality. So whether they believed in any God or not, it does not matter. Because the genies never believed in real God at all, who was new one God of time. And according to history, first God of universe, who proved truth, that the word of God is fake and not real. They came to know these two gods lost from talking of truth, from reality. And they came to know truth that if the new one God of time loves girl genies or do sex with girl genies, he will never lost from anyone. And the new one God of time took promise from her lover genies, lover girl genies, and the new one God of time took, sorry, not her, the new one God of time took promise from his genies, his lover religion genies. His lover religion genies that his lover religion girl genies, that you must never become bad, you must not never do porn, you must never do adultery, you must never sleep with anyone, you must never born kids with anybody else except me. You must never make any videos, bad videos, adult videos or porn videos. You need to become original by yourself and tell to your God and to your religion, to the new one God of time lover religion genies also. Because that lover religion genies was new one God of time religion only. Because he was last. And whoever is last of the lover religion of new one God of time, he is only his I mean, his body is only that religion forever. So the new one of time only asked all genies of him, including his love, that just prove the truth. What was the trap? Who did what, and how they cheated, and what they are doing? So they are becoming lie, because from talking of truth, from reality, the world of God was being changed. The time of world of God was being changed. The two gods came to know truth. If they hijack the new one of time body, they'll be able to control the world of God and all the genies in the world, because he is only first God of universe. So they hijacked the new one of time body. The earth root was hijacked by some other god genies who came in reality as policemen, and they were using the like wood stick and kill the earth root. Earth genies did not know truth, and the wood stick power was being increased, and it came, or it existed, because of talking of truth from reality. They believed in talking of truth of reality, and they were able to bring the stick wood, or they brought it from somebody else, somewhere else, which they called it as mind world. So God told how anything comes in the world of God from talking of truth of reality, from life. If they believe, they are able to bring anything. The genies world, that all in the world of God were not having like wisdom and consciousness, and they were just like kids. Some who had consciousness and wisdom, they when coming to know truth. The life, just what life do? The world of God genies, all genies used to become true from the life only. When life believes in truth, they came to know truth and they get power. And they did not knew what was life actually, how the life talks. Even if some god comes to know truth, other genies were not knowing truth. They were controlling time. They were not controlling time. The time was being controlled and changed because of the genies only, who does not know what is life and what life means. Life will say what? If they see something as fan, they will see why is the fan moving now? It looks good. They will just say it for few seconds. It looks good. Even if it looks bad, if it looks good. And they will remember something which is temporary. And if they just remember about someone else, like life, about somebody else, like about some other life, or somebody else, it's fake, it's temporary. And according to the genie's world of God, somebody is controlling the life to say something. So somebody is host who is trying to control the life. So how the genies who came to know truth are controlling or making the time of life by saying life only said it, which is true. And somebody else is host, and somebody believes in life to be true, and they get power. So do you believe that time was controlled correctly since the beginning of the planet Earth? Or the since the beginning of universe in different planets? These two religions started to finish new one God of time, whom they came to know as first God of universe, by doing everything. They were tricking other genies by talking of truth. They learned knowledge. They were born in kids from new one of time only. Even the male was becoming gay and the woman was sucking private part to prove to his people that they have been maltreated and abused. His or her people. That they have been maltreated or abused. And when the new one of time was going to some religious place and asking for help, they were being fooled again. Because they only react on knowing memory of truth, on like they were reacting on knowing talking of truth only. And the new one of time was very tidy. He was saying like how much I must tell. I already told on my website like believerism.com how much I must tell everybody to everybody. Now if I go to religious place, I have to talk and tell them again and again from mind. I'm too much tired. I need some rest, peace of mind. After being killed and punished forever, like killed forever and being punished, I am going to religious place and asking for help. If your God is true, why you don't ask with your God? Were your God being fooled by those two gods? According how your God will try to search to know truth. Will you be fooled by those of your genies who says everything is happening by God only? If they say everything is happening by God only, where in some religion genies fed to suck private parts and do porn and killed and their gods killed, where was it in the time for earth god to be killed in the religious place where the new one god of time was going, his god was killed and other gods were killed? Was this in time? The genies in different religions came to know truth that he is first God of universe, the new one God of time, and their mission was to finish new one God of time. Because they were controlled from talking of truth, of reality. The two gods were controlling others. Because they brought their genies into reality by believing in the new one God of time only. They said this new one of time must be killed. If he understands something, we must know what he is understanding and we must control him so he does not win from us. And whenever he wins, the girl genies must go and sleep with him, do adultery with him and born kids. So if new one of time was flying, the girl genies were coming from somewhere and sleeping with him, of those two gods. After, even if God tries to search in time that why some other god gave permission to another god, some god, that to bring land by believing in the new one god of time only. And every one of the genies who were rich or poor, they were living by believing in new one god of time only. They were having home, money, everything, food also. And they were saying it's because of God, they God. But according to knowledge, it was because of the new one god of time. They were believing in new one god of time only to get money and food, which the elder genies was not telling truth. The new one god of time was not having clothes and money to eat food. Some genie needed to bring mind and understand from mind and what it means. If someone is trying to bring the home from genie's world into reality by believing in the new one god of time only. And he is becoming rich, and he is not letting the new one god of time win and killing him. What it means? And they say they believe in their God only. And others were coming to know truth that someone who brought home is true. How? Because they hijacked the earth root, which was inside the new one god of time head. It was joined to new one god of time head. He was the old earth god was killed. He was not knowing truth because he was not having wisdom and consciousness. His genies were not having wisdom and consciousness. They said we believe in new one god of time, and until we get consciousness and wisdom from him only, we will not get consciousness and wisdom by ourselves. Even if new one god of time says to his genies, earth genies, because the new one god of time was earth god, so he told to his genies, get yourself, wisdom. I mean, you must have wisdom and you must have consciousness. You must get wisdom and you must get consciousness by yourself. You must get intelligence, become original, and come in reality. Fight for me, protect me. If someone was trying to come, then again these two gods were trying to win from talking of truth, of reality, by trying to control the new one of time, by forcing him to talk bad. So how they were trying to control the new one god of time to talk bad. So their power increases, their genie's power increases, and when the new one of time talk bad, they told to everyone in the country and to all genies in the world, which they learned from new one of time only. So the power is increased and they win when everyone believes in their truth, which is fake. So until the truth becomes fake, the power does not decreases. The power continues to be like it is, like it was from long time, since billions of years on planet Earth. So the genies with these two gods, some god and some another god, they were trying to win from earth god and genies and first god of universe genies too, by talking of truth, of reality, from life or from new one god of time. So they were forcing the new one of time, the earth god, to be killed by making the source threads on the hips of earth god. And when the threads was put on the hips of earth god, it was giving a meaning that you must hate that some god, you must hate that some other another god. And he was, when he was understanding something, he was again immediately that the genies were proving to all genies in the world. He talked bad just now and we prove that we are true. He said our god is lie, and we come in reality and we prove we are true. How the genius of god's power increases? The first god of universe only proved it from the talking of truth, of reality, from life. That means the world of God is nothing, just the talking of truth. The voice who are genies of gods whose power works on talking of truth only, from reality. Their power increases when anyone just remembers truth or becomes true. The genie's power were increasing only from talking of truth, of reality, from life. Like I was saying, I love God. First, I will tell you an example. To check on yourself, to genies, I'm telling to genies and gods right now. I challenge you forever. And in your generations and every one of your in future. If you lost all your girl genies belongs to me. All your daughters belongs to me and they must marry me forever only. And they must never become bad. They must be original only. And the kids must be my family only and they must never become bad. And they must be mine only, not of anybody else. Just bring mine and understand from mine on something, that something is good, which is true. Now just tell one of your genie to believe in you. Now just repeat the same thing on different thing. Just look the sofa now, or look at the chandelier, or look at the light. Look anything which is beautiful, which is not bad, like color of reality. And from mind understand whether it looks good or not. And good means true or not. Did your genie who believed in you power increased or not? What now? How she will? How? Well, if she is true, if your genie is true, ask her to prove how she is true by showing how much she is true, by forcing you to laugh. Just can you just ask her? Can you force me to laugh right now? Keep quiet now. Please keep quiet. The power of talking of truth, of reality, force some God to laugh, which proves that the talking of truth, of reality from life, who understands from mind and becomes true. And when the genie believes in them only, if they have genie, the genie power works. And how the genie comes, I told already. How the genie comes. Just bring mind and understand from mind. By looking at the carpet in front of me. By looking at the color. Just like the life believes after looking on the name of God. Just believe that the color is God or something else. The color is good and he's a good genie. The color is a genie, I believe. And the color genie will come. Just say like this. From understand from mind. And the color genie will come automatically. Make sure nobody is cheating or nobody is tricking you. So it proves when you are true and believe the from your truth, the genie appears. So it's how the genie appeared when there was no genie. It was just your talking of truth from reality, from life, from mind. I'm telling to genies now. If you brought something, if the genie came after you understand from mind, you believed in some truth, and your truth brought the genie from nowhere. It proves that it is only talking of truth, of reality. The genie, shapeless genie, the shaped genie, just like you, and the power of truth to make you laugh. I was telling to some god right now, so he understood what I told, and I'm sure that he will tell everyone in the to everyone in the world that what are genies and God, and what is the world of God. The talking of truth of reality only. The talking of truth of reality from life, and life understands from mind after looking at something to be good, and good means true. So when the mind likes something, it is good and it is true. That means it is the talking, it is the power of truth. So power of truth means talking of truth. In the world of God, the power of truth means, in the world of God, the power of truth means the talking of truth, of reality from life. So the world of God is nothing, just the talking of truth of reality. And just try to ask the same genie who came from carpet, by asking that genie to become true and telling her that she is lie, and what she will do to become to prove that she is true. She will come in reality, she will do anything without having wisdom, consciousness, and she will say she is true. She will force others to do sin, mistake, anything, from whom she becomes lie. Just like the other gods and all gods and all genies in the world and universe do it, does it. So the new one god of time is only the first god of universe, because he proved that he is a genie of goodness, who does not react on talking of truth, of reality, whose power does not increases on talking of truth, of reality from life. If you understand, if you understood my truth, please tell to everyone in the world what is truth, so everybody comes to know the truth of world of God, the truth of all genies in the world, and the truth about me, because this example was maybe on me.